My parents gave everything to my brother. Then one phone call changed everything. I grew up knowing I was the least favorite child. My younger brother got the newest phone, the best clothes, and even a car on his 18th birthday. Meanwhile, I worked after school to buy my own things. Whenever I complained, my parents would say, "He's younger, stop being selfish." For years, I stayed quiet. When it was time for college, they paid every cent of my brother's tuition. For me, nothing. I took out loans, worked 2 jobs, and barely slept, but I graduated. After that, I moved across the country and started my own business. At first, it struggled. I lived in a tiny apartment and survived on instant noodles. Then everything changed. One deal turned into 10. 10 turned into 100. Within a few years, my company was worth millions. The funny thing, my parents never called to congratulate me, not once. But one day, out of nowhere, my phone rang. It was my mom. She sounded unusually friendly. She asked about my life, my business, and my success. Then she got to the real reason she called. My brother had racked up massive debt. He'd spent years wasting money, quitting jobs, and expecting everyone else to fix his problems. Now debt collectors were after him. My parents wanted me to pay off everything, over $200,000. I couldn't believe it. The same people who told me I was selfish were now demanding my money. When I said no, they exploded. My dad called me ungrateful. My mom said family should always help family. Then my brother got on the phone, his exact words, "You owe me. Mom and Dad spent money on me instead of you." I actually laughed. Then I reminded him of something. Every advantage he'd ever had came from our parents. Everything I had, I earned myself. And I wasn't about to reward years of irresponsibility. I hung up. For weeks, they called nonstop. I ignored every message. Then came the twist. A few months later, I found out my parents had sold their house to pay off part of my brother's debt. And after they bailout him out, he disappeared, moved to another state, stopped answering their calls, and left them with nothing. The son they sacrificed everything for abandoned them. The child they ignored was the only one who had built a successful life. So tell me, would you have paid your brother's debt, or would you have done exactly what I did?